You have a few minutes left on your bell ringers. When I give you the gallery walk sheet, you can go ahead and start looking at the questions. I'm going to read them all before you start, though. Remember, for the gallery walk, I'm going to walk around the iPads. You don't have to get up. Adelaire, I need you to stay on the painting that I have you on. Put the iPad down, please. Pass it around. No, I mean, you could put it like right here, and then all of you could just see the painting. Give him the paper, please. Guys, we're going to be playing this back there. Your question is, what's the last strange dream you remember having? Were there random objects or people in it? Did you think it had any meaning when you woke up and thought about it? If I ask you to share, make sure your dream is appropriate. Muhammad, make sure you keep this up so all of you can see it. But you don't have to look at this yet. I'm sorry. You got like 2 minutes left before I ask you to share for your bell ringer. Make sure you're prepared for me to call on you. Lala, you're not going to keep getting up. Pick where you're going to be. Oh, you're sharpening? Okay. Guys, put this door away for right now. Put it away. Put it down. The whole class period. Under your desk. I said please refrain from using obscene language while he's recording. I'm not a video editor. They just want to hear it, I guess. Jacoby, what's the last strange dream you remember having? Right now, people are sharing. We're quiet. Phones off. Phones down. Yes, Jacoby. Charles. Thanks. Go.
My dreams be all throughout strangers.
Jacoby, I can't hear you.
Long story short, I can control the dream.
You can't. You do control your dreams, or you don't?
I can.
I
forgot what they call it.
Is it lucid dreaming? Yeah, where you can control your dreams. That's cool. I lucid dream sometimes. Sometimes, ain't no tell what's gonna happen. So when you control it, do weird things happen?
Sometimes. Not
So what did you write about? How you control them? And you don't really have weird things that happen. Okay. Hannah, did you have a weird dream that you wrote about? Yeah. That you wrote about. What did you write about on the bell ringer? Everybody should be quiet. Side talking is not a thing right now. Hannah's the only one talking. Jean. Sorry, Hannah. Go ahead. Muhammad. What did you say?
I don't really have strength.
Danielle, what did you put?
Okay, so I always have strength.
Time out. Charles and Noah. I really don't want to talk to you guys the whole class period. I just hear voices, and it's normally all three of you talking. Please, all you, stop talking.
One time when I was like 13, I had a dream that the world was ending, right?
Muhammad.
And
Whatever you guys are talking about is not important right now. Go ahead.
it was a decision if I went to heaven or hell. And I had a dream that I went to heaven. Because there was like little mini demons. I swear on everything.
You always have dreams about heaven or hell.
Huh?
I said, you always have dreams about heaven or hell. You said that before.
And I went to heaven and I was floating. And the beds were floating in the clouds. And I was just sleeping in the bed like this. I be having weird dreams.
Alright, so make sure when you're drawing at the end of the gallery walk, you guys are going to have an opportunity to draw stop drawing things. And yeah, make sure that you draw that on the back. Alright, so your gallery walk. There's one picture on each iPad. Make sure you're listening, because if somebody asks me something I'm about to explain to you, I'll be so upset. There's one picture on each iPad. I'm about to split some of you up and sit you with people that I know you don't want to sit with, so please stop talking. The first one, prompts number 1, says, in this painting, what is your theory about what Salvador Dali was trying to communicate? What does it make you think and feel, and why? All of these questions are pretty broad, so you can answer them about any of the paintings. That's why it doesn't matter that you guys are going in different orders. Prompt 2, the second one you get, you're going to answer, what part of this painting does Salvador Dali draw your attention to? What is the emphasis on, and why? Prompt 3 says, if you could ask the artist a question about this art, what would you ask him, and why? Prompt 4 says, what is strange or out of the ordinary about this artwork? What do you think is the artist's purpose of using these elements? Explain. And then 5 is identify the meaning and mood of the piece. How did the artist use line, shape, and color to create meaning and mood? And then explain that. When I come around, if you have a question for whichever prompt you're on, you're only answering one prompt per picture. So like whatever picture you have now, that's what you're going to answer for number 1. And then you're going to wait till I rotate the iPads to do number 2 with the next picture. Everybody understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And then on the back, it says when we get done, it's asking you basically the same questions as your bell ringer, Shalera. And then, that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about right now. Well, wait till I'm done. Thanks. On the back, respond to the questions and create your own surrealist drawing, kind of like you did yesterday, but it could just be like a sketch today about your own weird dream. Everybody understand that?
Can't you get ours?
I mean, you're going to draw something different regardless, but I mean, if you want to think about the same dream, you can. Okay, so I don't have a timer because the phone is recording, but you have about 3 minutes to answer each one, 3 or 4 minutes. It's just one question per prompt. Talk to each other. It's okay to talk to each other about this. Like I said, make sure you're off your phones. If I come by and you're on it, I'll take it to help you stay focused. And you can go on prompt number 1. If your iPad is dark, just hit the home button. It should be up. The picture should be up. So all of you guys are looking at that. Can all of you see that? You're good. It's that iPad. You're answering prompt number 1. Make sure everybody in your group can see. Why are you off?
I don't know what that is. Oh, exit. It's cute.
Pass it around so everybody can see. You guys understand? That's not the one that you're looking at. Can you give me that, please? It's this one. Here you go. You could just do 1, 2, 3, go in order. It doesn't matter that you all will all be answering it for different ones, because all the questions apply to all the pictures.
Can I get that?
Can you get what?
Can I get it?
Everybody's using that one.
You can get it.
Don't tap on anything else. Stay on that picture. We're doing number 1 right now. You should be on number 1 when I come to you.
What kind of
You're on the pink sheet. Everybody shout out the pink sheet.
So what kind of piece is that?
Be doing number 1. These are all paintings by Salvador Dali. They're all surrealist paintings. And you're supposed to be, tap the screen. You're supposed to be looking at them and answering the questions. So your first question is, in this painting, what is your theory about what Salvador Dali was trying to communicate? What does it make you think and feel, and why? So what do you think he was trying to communicate?
I don't know, because I didn't choose that.
Each one has a Salvador Dali painting that I chose, but you have to answer the questions about it.
What do you choose? I need to tell you.
What?
No, I'm good.
What do you think these bananas mean? What are they doing?
Okay.
Right now, you're on the pink sheet and you're looking at that. Adelaide. Aida, what do you think this means?
What is it called?
It's sleepy.
So he's like laying in a peel, like it's a canopy, yeah.
Lying on the beach.
It looks like a beach. He's like relaxing.
Yeah.
Why do you think he took off his peel to like lay in another peel? You see how like the banana's open and it's just like he took off his peel and his peel is like leaning against the tree. Yeah, he does have a human face. So write your own interpretation about what you think he was trying to communicate. Ikram said he's like laying on the beach, he's relaxing. He took off his peel to chill. What could it mean that the fact that he had to take off his peel to relax, what can that mean? And then talk about what does it make you think and feel? What does this picture make you feel, Aida?
I'm gonna choose mine. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm gonna choose.
What does it make you feel? Tap the screen.
How to spell it?
Peel or the canopy?
How to spell it?
Canopy?
Yeah.
Canopy.
So we have to share?
You're talking to each other. Aida, how does this make you feel? It makes you feel something. Huh? What? Looking at the bananas, the water, the mountains, the sun, what does any of that make you feel?
Cold.
Makes you feel cold?
Yeah. That picture not.
Can you scroll up, please, Emily? Don't move it. Thank you.
Your picture, bro.
Why does it make you feel cold? Stop. You guys are all writing, by the way. Eve, make sure you're writing. You're writing again. Huh?
He was in the canopy.
Yeah, the bananas in a canopy. Or like the canopy's made out of a peel, yeah. It's basically like bananas are people in this. So what is it representing about the people? Why did it make you feel cold? Why'd you say cold?
No. People sleep and dream.
They're sleeping and dreaming. Maybe he's sleeping in the canopy. It's just like he's laying down, relaxing. You got about a minute left, so if you're still stuck, make sure you're talking to each other. Make sure you guys all get something down for this one. Chelsea, remember that's only an open desk, so here or there or there. This is a lesson that's recorded, so grab a pink sheet off my desk that says gallery walk. You have to work in a group. I'm sorry. Alright. You got a tree and a book and some people. Chelsea, stand in front of the camera. Come up right here and sit down, please. And you got some cloud ladies and the little sand dune mountain. Sorry, I'll see that to your face. What do you think it's trying to say? What is a tree?
Why is it holding a book open?
Is it holding the book or is the book holding it? What do trees need to live? They need roots. So the tree's not in the ground, the tree's on top of the book. Why is the tree on top of the book instead of in the ground? Chelsea, I said put away, Shalera. Don't take it out again. You guys can get them at the end of class. Hootie, you want me to take them? Put them away. Put them away. Put them away.
The book. Nature. Nature is strong as.
Or, and there's a person's face in a tree, so it's not just a tree. So it's like a person, a tree, you got your book open. Maybe the book is making the tree grow. Like knowledge makes people grow.
Okay.
Alright, I'm about to grab the iPads and rotate them. Did you have a question for number one? Did you get your number one? You good? Okay, hand me that. Nope. You get it? You get it? Alright. I'm passing them around. Put that one, please. The second one that you're getting, you're just doing number 2 for it. Give that to me.
Huh?
Give that to me. Doing a different one for each one.
Oh,
A different
yes.
Salvador Dali painting. Here y'all go. Can you hear me that tree one?
Are we doing prompt 2 now?
Yeah. Try to see. Just start on 2. You should be on prompt 2.
Yeah, I like it. Wow.
Scoot it up if Cassius can't see. Alright. Everybody should be talking about prompt 2. Read the question, look at the picture, talk to each other if you do not understand. Dylan, you're on the wrong side.
No, I was just, checking this out.
Okay. I like the fact that you're getting ahead, so make sure you look at number 2 since you didn't do number 1.
I think I lost my pencil in my last class.
When are you going to ask for a new pencil? You need a pencil? Phone down. Phone out of hand and down. So this one says, what part of the painting does it draw your attention to, and what's the emphasis on?
Mine was it uses 2 Mexicans. Well, I said because it uses Mexicans because that's what they look like.
1 second, please.
The face for 2 bigger face people.
Your attention was drawn to the smaller 2 people before the bigger
right
people?
Because it looks, because it's their face.
Okay.
I just think that's really cool.
So that's what you saw first?
Yeah.
Was your attention drawn to the bigger people or the smaller people first?
Smaller.
Okay. And why is the emphasis on them?
Good. I don't know why the emphasis on them. Really.
Maybe he draws.
Honestly, I wasn't paying attention to that, but
You didn't see the bigger people or the little people?
I didn't see the little guys.
So your attention was drawn to what first?
The 2 old guys.
Oh. Yes, the old people. There's a lot of different pictures within this picture. There's a lot of different pictures within this picture, so your attention can be drawn to different things.
Why is that thing turning?
Yeah.
Because Charles Raddice is blocking the signal.
From your mama? They call up?
No, he's fucking
Oh,
ass.
tell her to tell them to call up for you.
What's happening with that?
Huh?
Oh, look,
It
see, I
follows
told
me.
you your fat ass was blocking the signal.
Anyway, talk about what your attention was drawn to and yours, Dylan. Because your attention was drawn to something different than theirs. And talk about why that stuck out to you versus the other part. I gave you a pencil, so use it.
What about the little guys inside their ears? Is that somebody too?
That's a different picture, too. This one has like multiple pictures within the picture.
Yeah, look, this is the wall, but it's also the old guy's hair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just a talented guy.
Dolly is talented. Talented is what he is. Yes. Like, what is your attention drawn to? What's the most important looking part of the picture?
Oh, man. So we're just,
Like, when you look at that, what's the first thing you notice?
Oh, it's the butterfly.
The butterflies. All right, so the butterflies are the emphasis. The butterflies are what gets draws your attention to. In the water. Okay, so write that. And then why do you think he's drawing your attention to the butterflies? We're getting too loud. It has to be able to hear me talking to people, so you guys are getting too loud. Adelaide.
can I just say, butterfly is trying to make a lot of air to.
Yeah, to move the boat. Yeah.
Well, Miss Luck, I think the important thing I see is the butterfly.
Okay, and then say, why do you think that was the emphasis part? Plus, the butterflies are like the they're like the emphasized part of this, right?
You wanna fly?
So he might have just drawn you to it because that's the weirdest part, huh? And he likes to have weird parts in his paintings.
Is he have something put of that butterfly?
Hmm?
He's like this. Why he come with butterfly?
He wants to have butterflies instead of sails.
I never see that.
Yeah. I have Are you guys busy next period? I have my next class off. I have this thing is recording right now.
What time is that next class?
It starts at 10:20, but this is over at 10:15.
15?
It does not. Okay, then that's cool that you could say.
Down there?
All right, you got a few minutes left. Everybody should have prompt 2 done. Does everybody have prompt 2 over here?
Keep the receipt. Okay. Yeah, we finished it. Keep the receipt. That's your receipt. I'll be funny if you start having receipts. They don't work. You supposed to sign.
Yeah, I'll sign it. But they're not all easy paintings. You have to figure out what they mean. All right, I'm about to come grab the iPads.
No, wait.
Still the fifth time. Phones down. Phones should be down.
So what is this?
That is a tuba.
Tuba.
Tuba. It's a tuba. It's an instrument. Phone should be down.